Hey, editor, show off my cool shirt. It's like Samurai Dogs.
All right, someone else do the intro. I'm going to be quiet for the rest of 2021.
One, two.
Who's doing it?
What? Did that happen?
What?
I want to do it. Let me do it. I want to do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Hey! What up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you a little bit of Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 4, something. There's a title that we haven't read yet.
From
one hand to another.
From one hand to another.
Oh.
That's what she said.
Hey, what? Why would she say that? I'm going to transfer your testicles from one hand to another?
I mean, more power to you if
Like
she's saying
porn
that.
for the blind.
Oh, yeah, I do like to listen to the descriptive porn. All right, guys, what do y'all think's going to happen this episode?
I feel like I think it's gonna be man.
I think
Hey man, things are gonna get pretty nasty. I feel like you know what I mean. I feel like eye for an eye might happen here soon. You know.
You think so?
Like yeah. I mean, why else is that man in that city, bro? What? He's just scoping it out. He's just checking things out, checking out the scenery.
So you do a
and
heist,
shit.
man. You gotta scope it out.
He's scoping it out, and maybe what if he realizes that this is a whole different another civilization that he didn't know before?
He does, though. He already kind of confirmed.
I think it's gonna be more calculated.
Yeah.
I think that there is gonna be like wanton violence, but I think they're gonna try to maybe give a heads up to the innocent people because the way he was talking to the kid, he was already like, I hope you live a long life, you know. So I think he is aware of that element of it, but I do think they're about to go ham. Like, I don't think they're gonna care.
That man watched his mom get eaten by his stepmom. Like he's gonna do some damage.
I don't think we're going to see it pop off this portion of the season. I think it might just be chill all the way.
I don't know, man.
I heard that there's not a second half. I heard this is it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is it.
it's not.
No.
How many episodes is it
after
this
movie
season?
or anything? This is it. Like,
It's
this is it?
14 episodes. This is it.
Woo!
I mean, it does say. It's
All right, then
final
episode
season.
7 is going to pop off.
I have my
don't know,
fingers
man.
crossed. I have my fingers crossed that they're not gonna be as vengeful, even though they have every right. I mean, they've been attacked for hundreds of years. They have full right to like feel resentment, but after living there for it's possible they infiltrated and lived there for like 2 to 3 years, maybe 4.
It's been some years.
Right?
Been a while.
So I hope that they did their homework, they did their research, they lived there, they know that these people are their like brothers, you know. So I just hope that they can figure things out and not essentially kill each other off.
Yeah.
Because that's what it seems. It's
So question.
I don't think there's a choice, though, man. I don't think there's going to be like a table where we can sit down and sign a treaty or anything. I think it's just going to be, you know, here's what it felt like for us.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. We'll
I
see.
think so.
Hey,
I mean, we saw elements of it in the trailer. We know it's gonna pop off.
I have a question just to clarify something. So in the beginning, do we
Aliens
see,
are not black. I'm just kidding.
yeah, bro. Hey man, in the beginning, did we see? Was that John or was that Aaron?
That was John.
I think it was
That
John.
was still John.
Yeah.
Okay.
Join.
Just wanted to make sure on that.
Jimmy Johns.
But are we done, man? Because I really do have another theory though.
Are we done? I thought we were going to start the episode.
Yeah, I really got another theory, man.
Hey, why you got...
So like, I watched. Ain't got seriously. I watched the last 3 episodes. I'm telling you right now, the aliens would not say that this is the market substitute for the actual Attack on Titan show. Please support the LG content on Hulu like the rest of them because they probably will like that shit.
Was a good set.
And then if you want, you know, you can help us normies out. You want to check out our uncuts. You know, the uncuts usually pop up before the show even comes out on YouTube. So do that. And yay, last time we got like 3.3K comments, 5.3 thousand comments. Hey, let's try to get to 10K. Let's do it. Let's get some more comments in that bitch. I don't know what I gotta say to get that one going, but
You guys want to do a giveaway for this one?
hey,
Yeah, let's do a
Impromptu
giveaway.
hey, let's do a giveaway.
We're going to do a giveaway, all right?
Me and Marquetta are wearing a cape and a jacket. Can we give away a cape and a jacket?
Let's give
Let's
away.
do it. We're going
Point
to give
to
away...
one thing in the frame. I'm
We're
just
gonna
kidding.
give away point and a cape and a jacket. All you have to do is comment down below and be a subscriber.
Hey.
Comment why you think this is this the greatest anime
Yeah,
of the modern time? Is
You
it?
guys,
Yeah.
yep.
Is this goated
Also,
and
feel free to
why?
tell us that Blind Wave is Marlenian propaganda.
Please.
They are.
Solid.
Yep.
That was
All right.
Solid,
Well,
With that,
World Cock. That was good. I was
That
clenched.
was a solid sub.
I
It
was
was.
ready for you to say something.
I didn't watch the last few episodes.
You gotta say confirmed. Jack.
Confirm, baby. Let's go. Oh no. I played it.
Play.
Here we
What do you
go.
gotta do, baby?
Oh,
I just finished Big Mouth.
I'm actually a big fan of doing Maurice. I personally think that his penis collection is beautiful and a strong statement on life.
Big man.
Big Mouth is hilarious.
Whoa. Falco punch.
頼みたいことが何ですかクルーガーさん手紙を送りたいんだがこの収容服
Mr. Kruger.
yeah.
それだと俺が仮病だってバレちゃうから収容区外のガス
Send him from the outside. Is he trying to like
無事にいるって
make him get away?
You naive child.
This kid's passing propaganda. And
Oh,
doesn't know it.
I'm gonna get water.
I got pee! Hey, alright, cool. You'll be out there, man.
何のそうタイバー家ご一行が
Oh, we have to be the Tiber family.
何だと
Oh, look at these guys.
Yeah, we checked it.
Look at their helmets.
タイバー家に属するこの衛兵です
Tiber's personal guard are not part of the military.
Damn, it's a tall motherfucker.
今の私がタイバー家同士
Willie! Hey, Willie.
選手隊隊長テロマラーです我がタイバー家一族を紹介させていただこう
Oh, those kids are gonna die.
結成当初より戦士隊を束ねるあなただ見抜けましたか一族の誰が戦士いいえ見当もつきません本当にここにお前がっているのかさえも
Oh, it's here.
潜水の巨人は
He doesn't know which one it is. I bet it's one of the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, I bet. So.
One of the tykes.
I forgot they were looking for
No, it
this.
might be him.
I mean,
ここにはヘイロス像を見に来たんだ100年前人間でありながら大地の悪魔を打ち破り世界を救ったマーレの誇る英雄ヘイロスの勇士勇ましく美しく傷一つない
This guy looks like Peter.
マーレ人の戦争とは新聞の活字にのみ字を読むだけで領土
propaganda.
だからマーレ人に弾が耳の横をかすめる音を聞かせたと戦争への歩みを止めないでしょうが
Make it real for him.
もしマーレを裏から操る者がいるなら言ってやりたい党に手をくれたと察しの通りこの国はタイバー家の権限我々はマーレの食材として自由と力を結果エルディアもマーレも闇夜に投げ出された
So they're like separated from it a lot.
私は来たる祭事において世界に全てを明かすつもり
they're that big of a family.
英雄像今一度この手を握ってくれまいか
Shit.
Well, he needs to Warhammer Titan, so.
They're really powerful. Like, I don't know if they stayed to the side of the conflict or.
何やってんだよ
こっちの方がしっくりくるんだ。びっくりさせたぞ。
She's the quadruped. Look at her.
Not it.
That makes sense.
その意識が壁の北側の山岳部に行くほど守りは薄くなっています我々の物量を生かすならでも南か敵の注意が集中していますので鳩場が破壊されている可能性もありますでは何が言いたいのだ分かったもういいエルディア人に仕留められた我々は間違っていたんだ
Wow, they still like treat him like shit even though he's.
Yeah. He's got the experience.
This is all the brother.
And trusting the whole thing into 4 kids, like what they did essentially last time.
一度勝ったくらいであの騒ぎがこっちの気も知らないで
Happy go lucky music.
次の鎧はポーズで決まりだ
Yeah.
今さらあんたが比較対象になるわけない。私は天下を挙げて祖国に貢献したんだから。あんたの家は兄貴が獣を継ぐんだから、もう名誉マレ人になれるのに、何のためにそこまでするの？
お前のためだよ
Damn.
Oh. He totally said it.
私の邪魔しといて。言いたいわけ？わけわかんないんだけど。
This music is so happy-go-lucky.
No,
man.
but
There's
he's like,
no
not
way.
like that.
And then they all
It could happen
die.
any second.
And then death.
So worried.
Weird how they were like so cordial with the soldier, the guard too. He wasn't an asshole to them.
Can't be doing
God.
that, man.
It's a darty, bro.
Shut up.
You nincompoop.
Shut up.
Oh wow, Black Cat has bad luck.
Propaganda rally.
That's not how it works.
Oof. What?
God.
エルディア人を理解してもらうためだよ。悪魔じゃありませんって。あんたに見返したいって気持ちはよーくわかるけど、あとゾフィアはわけのわからない自己演出を
Trying to work from the inside to like change their whole image and perception. It's wild.
私はありのままで問題ないでしょう。他より確実になるわね。見えてきた。
大掛かりな解体工事が必要。老朽化が深刻でした。おめでとう元帥。軍は国家のものです。この国の最高司令官は
Damn, they just like an underhanded like.
違うな。私はそのライブに
Yeah.
先代の
Just handing him the keys.
いろうとしなかったのは重すぎる。今すぐにでも手を離したいと握らざるを得ない時代が来てしまった。
Man, this is nuts.
Damn.
たまたま順番が回ってきただけの男なんだよ。家は倒壊寸前でしたが、使える柱も残っていました。その者どもによると、我が家にはすでにネズミが入り込んでいるようです。
That's a good metaphor.
Yeah.
Damn, and he goes right to him.
Oh. He keeps talking to good old Mr. Kruger here.
手紙のやり取りを手伝ってくれて。
Oh, poor Falco.
Oh God.
Using him to communicate.
Oh, poor
Just
kid.
propaganda.
It sounds just like Aaron now that I hear it.
俺も進まないとな。祭りが終わったら
I would have figured out the dub.
帰るとする。
Back to my hometown. They're talking like the fucking Reiner and Berthold was.
Damn.
区の診療医の家がな。ここには玉の
Is that his grandfather? That's his
grandfather, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his grandpa.
The one that was just okay with the sister being eaten.
Yeah.
With Grisha's sister.
そして心が健康なら家族のもとにお帰りなさい。もう会えなくなってからでは。
No, he's like, oh, I'm seeing them all right.
家族に悔いが
Oh shit, does he?
See?
Mm.
He knows.
しない日などないよ。
He doesn't. He does.
息子は妹を連れて壁を出た。
Damn.
Oh God, is that a good shit?
Boy, I was just right under the surface, huh?
Oh,
Oh
snap!
God, he's having a full-on panic attack.
He's a patient.
Oh. I was like, damn.
I
that
thought he was a
doesn't
doctor,
take
too.
at all, Yeah.
I mean, he has the thing.
He regrets
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Wow.
He regrets it at
Oh,
least.
my Lanta
He
dudes.
read so bad that he read so bad that
He's in a mental institution or hospital.
They have
Ooh.
Tiber family been pulling this shit from the
Is that what the screen said?
yeah, like they got the Warhammer Titan.
私たちは訓練通り刑事をこなす。ほら、空いたグラスが出てきた。
That was me at my first serving job.
I think people will be drunk faster than the recording is over.
Need Eldian kids at the next wedding we go to. Shit.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Well, you're dead.
You're dead now, kid.
No, she's a nice lady. Thank goodness.
いかがなされました。
お恥ずかしい。ワインを着物にこぼしてしまいまして手を借りて。
Damn.
That's how it is,
She's a
bro.
real one.
どうしてあなたがどんな目に遭うかわからない。
Yeah, just accept the blessing. Accept the blessing and move on.
So messed up.
Fuck.
Dude, it's really bad.
I was clenched for him.
あの人は東洋から来たヒーズル国の人と
Oh, like a Ackerman? Ackerman, maybe?
These are.
Willie.
Willie.
Willie!
Is this a black person?
It is.
There's black people in here.
There
That's
you go.
There are black people.
No.
I did not expect this.
Also, a girl with a kimono on. Was she supposed to be Japanese then?
Yeah, what? Yeah, good one, bro. Yeah, let's go.
Damn.
Willie's got,
The winner, yeah.
That's Big Willie style right
he's got
there.
plus hundo charisma.
その悪魔を使って他国を虐げ、悲劇は繰り返され、私はこの終わりのない問題に対して一つの回答を導き出しました。その回答を明日、私が初演出をする
What?
披露させていただきます。
Why?
皆の劇作家と歴史の目撃者に
What? Why is it gotta be in a play?
Yeah, like, seems like important information.
Just say.
I want to
what it
see that
is.
now.
Nutty?
What's going
Oh,
on?
the
It's the festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess they must have never seen a festival or something.
Oh,
Oh my god.
No, this is the first time they're eating ice cream.
Feels like the prologue to a game where shit's about to go down, like, I don't know, like Chrono Trigger or something.
Corona.
Open all the stalls.
I'm here for this energy, but I'm also so fucking worried, bro.
Yeah, it's about to pop off, dude.
Come on. Let them have fun.
Good guy, Raina.
He bought it for him.
Hey, oh my
Pizza!
god.
Okay, I thought someone
God.
made Dragon Ball. Thank God they got to have a festival at least.
最近初めてのことばっかり起きるの。
Wow.
This is like a happy.
Definitely calm before the storm.
Just stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something is about to change, I'm sure.
I think there's something in yeah.
Why does every fucking episode feel like the quiet before the storm? Is the
I think
storm
there's something in the credits. Hey, I
uncomfortable?
think there's something in the credits.
Really? I think there's a week break next week.
This, I don't know, like the animation
There is?
seems so off.
Oh.
The
What?
ending music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Even the animation, it's like doesn't matter.
it looks like a
anything.
Windows screensaver animation.
Yeah, it's like what happened is a final season. I was expecting more.
Yeah. Maybe it'll grow on us as we come to learn what
Maybe it's
the,
a visual that'll make sense in
the meaning of this season is.
hindsight.
Yeah, we were just talking about the ending, but before waiting for the credits.
Talking about the
Do we
end
wanna wait?
credit music.
There you go.
Oh, here it is.
ちょっといいですか。
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
行けばわかりますよ。
Uh-oh.
What the fuck are you doing, kid? Where are you taking it?
Oh!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my.
Oh.
Oh!
Why
If
is he
he's showing his
hand
head, means
right
that they're
there?
ready,
Maybe he's
bro.
about to just
Oh
transform,
no,
bro.
And they just put the armor titan underground.
One hand
They
to
just put
another.
him underground.
Festival going.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a festival going on too, guys. This is the
Remember, they tried
Yeah,
to
are
put
you saying
Amy
they can't
underground so that
transform
she couldn't
underground?
transform at the end of I think that was season 1. But then she just like exploded the tunnel and fucked up a bunch of people.
Yep.
So Aaron can't transform and he can't transform, but that does mean that Armin's out there still, ready to just explode some shit and probably the whole rest of the scout regiment that's left over. So God, who knows?
Oh
So,
man.
I mean, the only what is the main reason that he brought Rainer? I really think what Marquetta said in the beginning might be right. Like it could be potential for Aaron to say like, "Hey, let's talk." I understand there's a bad blood on both sides, but there's a lot of people, and
Yeah.
he's been living with them. Who knows how long in those 4 years? So he met people. I mean,
He met his
clearly
own
likes
grandfather.
Falco.
Right?
Yeah, he met his own grandfather. That was messed up.
Yeah, that was wild.
yeah, this is, oh my god, that's getting people a meeting. It's been 4 years. It's just,
Oh my god, it's about to
I'm all
pop
for
the
it.
fuck off. I don't even know, like,
for
even
it.
if this festival is the inciting incident and we're on episode 5, that still means, like, what? There's 9 more episodes? Like, what the fuck's gonna happen for the rest? Like, I don't even know, man. I just think that that they're underground so they can't use their power, so it might force a talk to the table. But also, like, strategically, if they're underground, we know that the Armor Titan is, like, the mover and shaker, so maybe they've got a plan and they're trying to, like, take him off the board. But then also Aaron's off the board, so I don't know. No idea. It's crazy.
So
mean,
the
if they
only
had-
underground place they can transform is like the little crystallized place.
Yeah,
where
and
they
that
have
even
the
got
ritual
wrecked
ceremony.
when it happened, you know?
Yeah.
So like,
go on, Reed.
well, I'm gonna say so like, if Armin is out there and Levi is out there, pretty much, and then they have Hanji,
Mikasa.
Mikasa. They had like
And keep in mind that
I mean,
You got the boy
Jean-
Jean, bro.
Gene?
The boy Jean.
I'm just, man, that's fucked up. That's all I'm saying. That's just really, really fucked up because they're everybody's meeting there. Like everybody,
I mean-
these ambassadors all over the world and all that craziness. All
Yeah.
these leaders. They're like, it's a huge fucking
But-
festival, the Tiber family,
Neither.
and I just feel like
Yeah. Neither of
This-
them know
this-
about the Tiber family. Like they, Reiner. I don't know if Reiner knows about the Warhammer Titan.
I don't even know what the Warhammer Titan does. I don't know. I don't
Like
think
you
he
know,
does.
like the
I know
Warhammer
what
Titan
it
is a
is.
big
I heard about it, yeah.
unknown, and it can go either way. I really like the Willy character. I really like that.
Willie.
Yeah.
He's
Really?
kind of cocky,
I don't like him.
you know, and
like him.
like mysterious.
Why don't you like him?
Remind me of Alexander Skarsgård from True Blood.
Because I don't.
Yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
Eric Northman.
The
The,
level
cou-
of
the couple of reasons I don't like him is because he just, I don't know, man. He basically just came in and just took Marley over and sold off the military to this one guy because
The-
of
the
the
level of-
loyalty. It's just a very, very
It reminds me
dictator.
Reminds me of
No,
like
no,
the
no, no,
Rothschilds.
no, no, no. He's
Like,
an
it's
alien.
like the family.
And he
Like
owns his power. He's like the one alien that's not 1000% brainwashed. Like he's aware of his power and he knows it weighs heavy on him, but at the same time he keeps it to himself because I mean,
That makes him worse. That he's allowing his. That makes it 20 times worse then, because he's seriously calling everybody but his family devils when they're literally the same exact
yes,
thing.
yeah.
It makes no sense. It makes him.
But
like,
I feel like he has to attain at least the power he has. Even in this episode, you saw like what's her name, Gabby, and them trying to be like, let's show them like that we can be like smiling and that we're like an actual force to be.
Yeah, but they're
he's
never gonna-
literally. They call him the supreme leader or the successor of
Yeah.
all of Marley. Like literally, I did we witness that?
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
basically, if he's an Eldian, he's enslaved his own people to please another sect of people, right?
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, I'm making this as we go. Hey, bro, like I said, hey,
Yeah.
you know what I don't.
Yeah, it seemed like he was indifferent to the whole entire Marley Eldian war and stuff. It seemed like they either took a. I can't remember.
Well-
he said they caused it, or they just took a back seat during that whole
Well,
conflict.
if you go to the middle,
I'm
go,
watching
go, to,
the scene
go,
again.
to that middle section. The middle section explains it.
Also,
Like the
Him-
middle section.
him talking to the general and agreeing that the Marlian conscription would be a good idea.
yeah.
I actually like that because it definitely is true that like the Merlians are so removed from the actual war, and they just like they essentially have proxy wars through the alien race with like other aliens or other nations.
Other nations, like the
So-
Middle East, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the two of them are on like a little bit of the same page and are just kind of like tired of this world. So-
No, I'm worried that Willie will
He
use
wants
his
to do
power to kind of try to get the Eldians back on top. But like,
Yeah.
you know how they said that the Eldians started the war and all that shit. Like, I don't want them to, or like started the war in the very beginning. I don't want them to like try to flip the script and like overcorrect in the opposite direction. Like, I think what this world needs is peace and not like more war to settle things. You know what I mean? Because that's always, if you keep doing the whole eye for an eye thing, especially like a war for a war thing, then the whole entire world remains at war, and that ain't good.
It's just unfortunate then that Aaron and them probably have no idea about the Tiber family and what they're actually working
So,
towards. Because I think the same thing. I think he's ultimately going to look out for the best of Eldia, or like all
Yeah.
Marlins and Eldians. I think this is just the only way to do
Okay,
it.
so the scene where what do you?
Halos.
They're talking about Halos, and it's
statue.
Willie,
On the balcony
with
and
the
then the
statue.
commander that's speaking. Basically, they're just okay with like Marlene's just being completely, how do I say, docile in their world. Like as long as like it's in the newspapers, they're not having a single bullet go by, anything like that. They're fine. It doesn't really bother them. It's almost like they're just like oblivious to it, but it's happening all around them.
I mean,
Shit.
I think that's kind of how any nation is. Like, we're
Yeah.
in America living in relative peace, and our country has stayed at war. But, like,
Oh, yeah,
it doesn't affect us directly at the moment. You know what I mean? So that's probably how the Marlenian... oh, my God. I can't
Yeah.
even speak.
I think he said that like he didn't expect the ugliness from both sides. Like back then, they set their differences aside so Marley could prosper, against the Titans or whatever. And now that this time has come, he wants to reveal the truth at the festival in his little play or whatever. That I guess is
Which is
seemingly going to be
alright.
the most progressive,
Okay.
like liberal play ever. Like with so many, I don't know.
He's about to drop Hamilton.
Hamilton. I was getting Inglorious Bastards vibes, like, oh, they're gonna murder the entire like royal guard right here.
So in that scene when he was like, "Hey, you're the commander of the Marlene army, or whatever the fuck," and what happened? Did they just give each other that title? They were like, "Yeah, let's just the government's falling apart. Not that many people are on top. We're just gonna go ahead and do this." Is that what happened?
Yeah, it feels like they're doing a little bit of a coup, the two of them.
Yeah, that's what it.
But, I mean, who else is in
Like,
charge? If he's got the military and he's got all the political power, like...
It
How is it a coup?
yeah, you're
You know what I
right.
mean? Like, aren't they still... I don't know. Who are they taking power from, I guess is the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see like the whole overall world map of like this entire. Like, I wonder how many other places
Yeah.
exist.
Well, we saw people...
Well,
we saw
there's-
black folks and somebody with a kimono on, so assumably Japan
Yeah,
exists.
man.
And
There's so much more.
Yeah.
There was
potential
Turkish
for, like,
ice
a
cream
more
man.
upward story.
And
Mikasa's Japanese, right?
And-
Yeah,
there's
or they
pizza.
said that she's supposed to be like Oriental, so from
Yeah.
somewhere in Asia.
Their words, not ours.
and there's
Ooh,
pizza.
What if the geisha lady?
So there's there's Italians.
Yes, I wonder.
Yeah.
What, like, I mean, there's so much more potential for stories.
There's even a dude who had like that kind of like Saudi Arabia like sheikh
Yep.
vibe with the thing with the
enemy-
drapes with
the
the
thing is
fucking
Punjabi.
circle thing.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
those are
the
Punjabi.
whole enemy they were fighting in the first episode, like the turban.
Yeah.
And the,
Yeah.
So
the fez and
essentially,
stuff,
I think I think it might just be the world as the world is, and it's supposed to be Africa and Madagascar. I saw that like last season where they're like, "Oh, the island of Paradise is kind of the shape of Madagascar." So I don't
I
know.
mean, it looks like it, but it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't
that
have to be
exact-
Madagascar.
It doesn't have to be the exact.
What is Madagascar?
thing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but just
Madagascar.
because there's Japanese
But
people
in
and
the
No, there's like a.
in the book, it says that it's like a reverse. It's a reverse picture of Madagascar.
maybe the
I
world's
mean,
just
they're all like all the parodies people are Germans, right?
Yeah.
Most of our main cast. are
Well, even
German.
Marlene, Marley, if you saw the helmets they were wearing, it was like World War I styled fucking German helmet. So,
Yep.
and also Rainer Braun's name is Rainer Braun, which is German von
Braun.
Hamburg.
I mean, most of those names are German. But going back
Jaeger.
to Eren sending those letters, do we not think that while he's there, he's trying to figure out or like at least research as much as possible and send the information back there? So there could be a possibility that he at least know what Tiber family is,
Yeah.
because he must know about festival because that was very calculated. So he's clearly there collecting information. Otherwise, what's the point of him being there? So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he at least know enough information that he's sending it back for Mikasa, whoever's out there.
Probably
prepared
Hannes
that
and
festival.
Levi and Armin. I'd say those are the
Yeah.
the strategy people.
Mikasa.
Strategery.
Eren was so like calm and collected whenever his like
He been there for a minute.
the man introduced himself to him as Jaeger.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
did not faze him at all. It was impressive.
Well, I think he knew who he was.
I think you're still muted, Mickey.
Yeah, the guy, just to go back to Tiber and the general, he gave the general the Tiber army, like the military, their
Okay.
private military, because they have their own military, right? That's what they were saying at the beginning.
Ah, okay,
You know,
okay.
Like their shit is separate from everyone's. So, but like he's the commander. It's
Yeah.
weird. He gave the commander of the military. But the commander says you're still the supreme leader,
Yeah.
I guess, because like they serve you,
So-
they serve the nation.
Yeah.
Is it to be said then that commander is in control of the like Eldian military kinda, and like maybe they have a couple of Marleyans
It's like
in
these
their
two
ranks,
dudes running
and that other
shit.
guy just has the
Yeah.
Marleyan military because he was like, yeah, it'd be
Where's
cool if
that halfway
Marleyans
point
could
at?
get shot at a couple of times too. So maybe they stop like.
Marleyan military literally doesn't exist. They just use the Eldian and other nation that they
I
conquer.
think it's-
Oh, so the Tyburn's military is just like a conscription military from all the nations they conquered,
They-
or what?
No, Marleyans don't have anything to do with the military. They don't participate.
Oh, okay.
They're maybe in the leadership,
Look for the half screen.
but they're not like soldiers.
Wait, Marlins?
Gotcha. That's why they did a
There
conscription.
are no Marleyan soldiers. That's why they want to conscript them.
Well, we're gonna look at this
Right after the baseball goes up in the air.
mid-credit scene or
Then we
whatever
can
because
finally read
we can
the
never read them
pause.
when they're happening. The
The
Tiber family join hands with the Marleyan hero Helos to overcome the Eldian Empire and bring an end to the Great Titan War. They have long possessed the Warhammer Titan.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
they're a bunch of blue falcons, man. They're a bunch
So
traitors, bi-
that person Helos, he was like the first Marleyan human to kill a Titan
Titan.
while they were fighting, because the Titans were fighting amongst each other.
Yeah,
in the
Great Titan War.
And so I guess the Tiber family was like, swoop, we'll just let this,
capitalize.
let this happen, and like we'll be looked as like noble or honorable, I guess, in front of the
Probably
Marleyans.
Lions
Swoop
Tube or some
in,
shit
man.
like that, maybe. Is that what Lions
I
Tube did?
I don't know. It's hard to come up with a comparison.
I mean that's what
They're
I'm saying.
surviving. That's all.
It
It's a way to
reminds me of
survive.
like the Rothschilds, man. Or like any.
The Rothschild. This reminds me of no one. This is just so.
No, I'm-
far-
it-
Yeah,
it-
the Rothschilds, me,
no,
bro.
in a sense, like like the Iraq War, like all these wars, like it's really like behind the scenes. It's all about taking that central bank and controlling that country. Like it's.
Hey, man, that's
it's
definitely-
that's
that's
kind of what it
fair.
feels like. It's
Yeah,
like
but-
taking that central power
That's
and
true.
like and kind of controlling from way like. These are the types of families that you don't hear about because you're not supposed to.
True.
Like it's that's what I mean by it.
So
Yeah, we
I was
don't hear
looking
about
at
the
it more in a
Rothschilds.
way of
Maybe.
like the only way they survived everything was by stepping aside and being like that Eldian family to say, hey, yeah, the Titans are unjust, kill them, but leave us alone because we're allowing this to happen. So, and I guess they were pulling strings then, ever since then, to kind of stay in power, like you're saying.
It seems like they're playing both sides.
Pulling
a little
strings
bit,
like a
you know?
tampon thief.
Oh God, is there such a thing? He's just running around like swiper phones.
Have you seen you? Also, Serge, you're muted.
Yeah.
Yes, I have seen. Thank you, Chris. I forgot he had a tampon in his Dexter box.
He had a collection.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
He kept it
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was a
kill?
freshly wet tampon.
Oh, God.
It wasn't from his kill. It was from just a girl he was
It
talking.
looks like somebody stepped on a mouse and left the tail.
God.
And with that, I will say this was a slower episode, but it moved some pieces around and gave us some info
But
we
It
needed.
was not slow.
It was slow. I admitted it was slower than the rest of the season.
But it gave that uncomfortable
It
vibe
did.
of like, oh god, is it? And like every time they cut to the sky, like you even notice like the black cat passing across the screen.
That
Like,
wasn't
every time
on
it cuts to the sky and they keep talking, I'm expecting one of those.
Yeah, it's
And
like
then-
too much happy-go-lucky
And
music.
then Armin's there, like up in
Yeah.
the sky.
They were straight up eating pizza, cuz. They were like, they were like in heaven for a little bit. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever experienced anything like
It seemed
ice
like going to the
cream.
state fair and just
Yeah.
trying.
Yeah.
And it just, if anything, like again, I'm probably gonna whatever, but it's just like it shows their suffering, like
Yeah.
how much they've truly suffered.
Yep.
Because like
Yeah.
I mean,
even though,
sorry.
yeah, one last thing. Even though they're like as equals, like, even Reiner when he was like giving out good information, he's like, "Oh, don't listen to this devil right here."
Yeah.
They were such like, "Oh, the devil touched it." It's like no matter what they do, what the fuck they do, they're always gonna be looked at as shit, and that's just so sad.
Yeah.
about the
It is so messed up because they literally helped run the war. Like Gabby
Yes.
was out there front and risking her life. A kid risking her life.
Yeah.
But the other thing is we don't
War
know what's
hero.
in the propaganda. We don't know how they really depict them, if they even tell them like there's a young girl risked her life to put it, like because that's the way to show Eldians at this messed up part. But like just overall the episode, it's one of the things that anime does. It was a great episode. There was festival, people like ate as much as they possibly could. The next episode is gonna be sad.
We need to
It's
see
gonna be crying. It's it's just.
I want to know
Work
what
it out.
epic story that's in this play. That's
Yeah, I want to see
gonna
this play.
Tell the world
Yeah.
what this conflict
Yeah.
is and who's right and who's wrong. Like, how's he gonna answer all these questions? He's like the writer of the manga. Like, how's he gonna do
Fucking
this?
conspiracy theory plays. That's a whole new vibe. Something.
So I know that some people were making fun of me like 2 episodes ago for me saying that that they didn't have like enough, that they don't have like good food there. But like, if I mean, and I know the context for it was different, but like this episode kind of shows that the grandma that came in with like the bread and she was like, I'm gonna give you guys some feast, but it was just like baguettes, like it was just bread, you know.
Sourdough, a lot of sourdough.
What kind of nutrition is that? That's like I was kind of like thinking that before that festival began, and then like at the festival itself, when like they all went ham on ice cream,
And
like
pizza.
they've never had that before, and pizza and everything. I mean that shows you that they really don't have food, and like even if they are like Reiner, like the creme de la creme of the Eldians in the internment zone, they were still eating like bread and mushrooms.
Yeah.
The one last
Still
thing-
getting swole off bread and water.
It made sense to me.
The one last thing I wanted to say, I think the more sad part that I'm trying to realize is like how truly brainwashed and all the Eldians in Marley are, like they're just completely brainwashed into the idea that like even the kids, they're trying to do whatever they can and whatever they will to just please these folks, but they're still like, no, they're nothing.
Yeah, it's like
just-
you wonder why that it wouldn't transform and try to revolt right there. But
then you hear like Aaron's dad talk. I mean, not Aaron's grandpa, like tell Aaron, "Hey man, you're gonna cause this kid a lot more issues than what he's already done by giving him this shit. Like, stop doing this shit." You know, it's like it's that interwoven. Even that remember that lady took the fall for that other kid with
spilling the wine.
Yeah, with the wine because of whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I think now I want to take back what I did not take back, but it was a slower episode. That doesn't mean it wasn't a good episode that pounded on more character development. Gabby, Falco, all these people feel like real characters now. We're with them. We've spent enough time with them to know like intricate details about them.
But now
Just
it's time.
expending that
But now
time.
it's time to.
I'm so
Yeah,
worried.
and
for
like
us.
even the guard, like you said, that lady was like, "Oh, I spilled the wine on myself."
Yeah.
The guard was listening to Falco and Gabby have their little competition. So
Yeah.
it's not always like this side is so evil and this side is
There's some reasonable
good. Like
people.
there's people out there they know what the situation is and they're like they're living their life essentially. It's not fair.
Let's just
for
boycott
sure. It
war.
may not be fair, but
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Anything
That's,
else?
no, man, I'm excited. I think it's good that we spent this much time with them to really sympathize and empathize with them because I don't know they feel like real
this has been a
characters to me.
good twist to like
Yeah.
spend time on the other side.
But at the same time, I do want to, like, with such little episodes left of the season, I do want like adequate time for Mikasa, Armin, Eren, Levi.
Oh, I think
Well,
we're gonna
if
get
the
it.
shit
we're
goes
happy to
down
see
now,
those
like they're already at the festival and the main protagonist just essentially met the main antagonist, there's no way to move forward without like getting into some heavier shit. I think it's about to be full foot all the way the fuck down on the gas. this
But you said
entire
there's a
time.
break next week. What the? Why'd you tell me that?
But I know, you know what's gonna happen though? I have this weird feeling. We know we're waiting for this festival, this play, but next few episodes might be just showing us what Mikasa and Armin been doing outside the wall. So there's like 3 episodes of following their life in the outside, and then we see the play.
Yeah, I'm
so
sure we'll get that.
they have to give us few episodes on what they've been doing.
That gets
Yeah. Anyone want to
Yeah.
gander a guess on what Eren told Falco to be like? Hey, Reiner, come here.
He probably
Come
told
here,
him
down here, further down here. Like creepy. Why am I following you down to a cellar?
He
What's
probably was like, "Hey, me and Reiner like grew up together back in the day, and I'm back in town, and I haven't had the courage to talk to him
Oh,
and
yeah.
tell him how much I like him and how much of a good friend he is."
Please bring him to
Yeah.
a dingy cellar.
Please bring
4
him to the
floors
basement
underneath the ground.
because that's
He's a
where we used to
kid.
talk all the
That's
time. If a kid tries to take you to a basement, don't go. Full stop.
Falco is such an
With, like, a
innocent-
chipper
I just
attitude,
don't
like,
want him to die.
I know.
But he going
Falco,
This is about to be death
Pure.
and destruction.
Guys,
Yeah.
we have a giveaway going on too. Remember, comment down below why this might just be the best modern anime of our time. Just please.
Why is
We'll
it
pick
goated?
one at random. We promise.
Yeah, we're gonna pluck
Is
you
it goaded
next
and
week.
why?
Or I think they're taking
Next
a break next week,
reaction.
so next reaction we will announce the winner. And yeah, I think that's it.
there.
Or if you disagree, tell us why it's not.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Bye.
Eren and Reiner mating finally. That means next episode, some big stuff is definitely going down. Thanks for joining us for another reaction. Be sure to come back next week. Thank you so much for all your support, guys. We can't do this without you. And we'll see you next week.